Hello everyone, it's the Animatronic Kid here, and today I'm going to be showing you everything I bought at Universal Studios Epic Universe's Dark Universe. Now, if you guys did not know, I actually had gotten back from Universal Studios basically almost 2 weeks now, which is crazy. And when I saw all this merchandise right here, I knew I had to have it. I knew I had to pick it up. So, without further ado, let's start off with showing off the merchandise. So first we have these really cool ornaments right here. These were all the ornaments they had. I bought all 4. So first we have the one and only Frankenstein. Looks really cool. And the ornaments costed $21 each, which it's okay. Not too crazy, but I just knew I had to have them, and I just love them, so I bought them no matter what. So here's Frankenstein. And next up we have Dracula, who is the main antagonist of the whole, give it a second to focus, who basically has a bad name in Dark Universe, everybody hates Dracula in Dark Universe, but the ornament is pretty cool. So you have Dracula right there looking awesome. Like I said, he is the main antagonist. And he looks really cool. And there's actually like a translucent blue in the background of all of these, which is pretty cool. It's Dracula. And then we have the Wolfman ornament, which is also really cool. Just camera a second to focus. There we go. There's the Wolfman looking awesome. And you can actually see right here that there is a full moon, which is really cool. Really nice added feature. So that's him. And then last but not least, we have the creature from the Black Lagoon. And this one is really cool as well. You can really see that there's lightning behind him as well, like the translucent lightning back there. So that's Creature from the Black Lagoon. So those are all of the ornaments. And then these were the lanyards we had to wear in the parks that held our tickets and everything. So first, this is not like Dark Universe themed, but it's still classic. It's still the classic Universal monsters. So this lanyard is like the old classic style of Universal monsters. So let's give it a second. I'm going to show you guys. So you have the Wolfman right there, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Mummy, and then you have the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein. Give it a second to focus. The Bride of Frankenstein. And then the Universal Studios logo, and Frankenstein. And then you have all of the monsters up here. You can see, like, hang on. Gotta get it so it's not upside down. You can see all the monsters there. So from left to right, you have Bride of Frankenstein, the Wolfman, I think that's the Invisible Man. I don't know. The Mummy, Frankenstein, and Dracula. So that's this lanyard. And then this is the Dark Universe version of it. So you have, you have the Dark Universe logo right here. And then you have Frankenstein, Victoria's version of Frankenstein. Get it to focus. Sorry if it's not focusing. And then you have Dracula. And then you have the Wolfman right here. And then on the other side, you have the Mummy, the Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein, and Victoria. And then on the other side of the lanyard itself, you have all of the characters, which include Dracula, Victoria, Frankenstein. I know it says Frankenstein's monster on here, but still it's Frankenstein. The Bride of Frankenstein. The Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the Wolfman, and the Wolfman. So yeah, that's this lanyard right here. And those are all the lanyards. And then I got this buildable ride. I got this Curse of the Werewolf 3D model kit. So basically what this is you actually build this ride vehicle right here, and you can build it, and it's basically a replica of the ride vehicle from Curse of the Werewolf, which is really cool, and I will be building that very soon. And then these figures right here from Dark Universe, from the ride. So first we have Dracula and his bride right here, which is really cool. And you can actually see that they have two different faces there, which is really cool. I really enjoy this a lot. When I saw this, I was hesitant about getting it, but it honestly grew on me, and I really liked it, so I bought it. And then you have this awesome artwork on the back. I really do enjoy the artwork of these characters as well. So that's that. And then we have Frankenstein and Dr. Victoria, which is really cool. And then you have the artwork of them on the back, which is awesome. And once again, I'm going to say it again, but I love the artwork of these characters. And then and that's that. And then last but not least, we have the plushies, which were the things I was most excited for. So first we have the one and only Frankenstein himself. And these are not the Dark Universe versions, these are the original versions from the original films. So first we have Frankenstein. He is really cool. He's my favorite. If you guys are curious of who my favorite Universal monster is, it's got to be this guy. It's got to be Frankenstein. And then we have his lovely bride. Right here, she is really cute. I really like her. She's really nice. So that's the bride. And then we have the Creature from the Black Lagoon, who is a different material, so he's like more of a shiny material to kind of show that he's wet and stuff, which is really cool. We have him. And then we have the Wolfman, which is cool. And his head is furry, which is awesome. So that's the Wolfman. And then last but not least, we have Dracula. He is really cool. He has kind of like an evil expression on his face. And you have his cape, which is really cool. And then the tags are just the tags are basically the same for every plush. So nothing special there, but here's Dracula. So now I'm going to do a quick unboxing and review on these figures right here, starting off with Frankenstein and Victoria. So I just want to show you guys the box real quick. Victoria and Frankenstein. And I showed this off earlier, but just in case you guys wanted to see it again, I'm going to show it. And then here they are. So now let's open them. Alright, so I just got them out of the box, and now we are going to take a closer look at them. So, first we have Victoria Frankenstein. Wow, she looks really cool. She has like a black coat dress thing on. And you can move her head, you can move her arms, which is really cool, as well as her hands. And you can also move her legs. And the cool thing is, they actually include her little crossbow thing that she holds. And you can actually put that in her hand right here. And now she can hold it, which is really cool. And you can also move her head. And her face looks really good. Like, wow. She looks really good. And now we have Frankenstein, her version of Frankenstein. So same story with him. So he has a moving head, moving arms. You can twist the hands around, which is really cool. And he is actually pretty big as well. He is like a little taller than Victoria, but he's pretty big. And you can move his legs, which is really nice. Oops, Victoria fell over. Let's fix her. Yeah, so yeah, those are the Frankenstein and Victoria action figures. So let's move on to Dracula and his bride. Alright, so here we have Dracula and his bride. But first I want to show you guys the box. So it just says Dracula's bride because she doesn't have a name, it's just Dracula's bride. And then here they are again. And then here's Dracula, which again, that art looks really good. And then we have both of them, which, wow, that art is so good. Whoever designed the art for the characters, they did a fantastic job. So, without further ado, let's open them up. Alright, so I just got them out of the box, and now we are going to take a closer look at them. So first we have Dracula's bride, and she actually looks really cool. So they have the same articulation as Victoria and Frankenstein. So you can't really move her head because of her hair, but still the majority of basically the same amount of articulation. So like, well, hers is a little more limited because of her dress, but still the same amount. So that's the bride of Dracula, one of them. And then we have Dracula himself, and he has the same amount of articulation, but it's a lot better because there's not any obstructions for his articulation and posability. And then you have his head that moves. And the cool part about these two is that you can actually switch out their heads by taking off their heads and then just putting the different versions of their heads, which is really cool. You actually have two versions, one where they're just where they have neutral facial expressions. And then you have one that has their fangs exposed, which is really cool. which is a really nice feature if I'm being honest. So that's them with their alternative heads. And yeah, so those are the Dracula and Bride of Dracula figures. Alright, so that was everything that I bought from Universal Studios Epic Universe's Dark Universe. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share this video with your friends. And also, please go follow my Instagram. And as always, happy haunts!